What's up everybody, it's MochaFat4 here and in the video, welcome back to another video. In this video, I'm going to show you guys which one is the best starter PC from Nzxt should you get. So let's get started. So as you all know, Nzxt is pretty much a pre-built gaming PC company, but they also sell parts like power supply, cases, liquid coolers, and stuff like that. But they also have pretty good deals on PCs. So yeah, so let's get started. So first off, in this video, we're going to be showing you which one is the best starter PC you can get. There are three options you can get. You can either go for the starter PC, the starter plus PC, or the starter pro PC. But the question is, which one should you really get? I'm going to talk about each and one of them in this video and tell you which one you should get that is in your price point. So let's get started. So the first PC right here is the starter PC. So this PC is being sold for $950 US. Here's how much it is in Canadian, and it could be as low as 86 bucks with the company Alfrim. Like, it's a monthly payment, so you don't have to pay all $950 in just one payment. So if you want, you could pay monthly, which is a pretty good option. But the question is, what are you getting for 950 bucks? So first off, for the key specs, for the CPU, you're getting an Intel Core i5-11400F, which is a 6-core processor with 2.6 gigahertz. This is actually not a bad processor. It's like a mid-range processor, so it's not like a Core i9 or a Core i7. So it's a Core i5, which is a pretty good processor. For GPU, you're getting a RTX 3050. Now, 3050 is the lowest graphics card in the 30 series, which is actually a pretty good graphics card, the 3050. These go for, I think, around like $300 brand new Canadian, and like $200 on eBay, I believe. I think, I'm not sure, let me check. So here we're on Amazon, and we can see it go for about $400 Canadian. So yeah, which here's how much it is in US. So yeah, that's actually a nice graphics card to be in the starter PC. For RAM, you're getting T-Force 3200 megahertz, 16 gigabytes of dual channel RAM, which is a good sign because I see a lot of pre-built companies out there where they buy a 16 gigabyte dual channel kit and they split it into two PCs, and then they just ship you just one stick of RAM, 8 gigabytes of RAM. But it's nice how Nzxt is not doing that. Nzxt sends you two sticks, so dual channel, which dual channel is always better than running single channel. You really shouldn't be running single channel in a gaming PC even today in 2022. So it's better that if it's dual channel, and at least 16 gigabytes. So if it's 8, that's also okay, fine, but should be at least 16 gigabytes, which is a sweet spot. 16 gigabytes is a sweet spot, especially at 3200 megahertz. So it's nice that Nzxt is doing that and not like other pre-built companies out there like CyberPower or iBuyPower. For storage, you're getting an SN570 M.2 SSD 500 gigabytes. Now, it's nice how they're giving you an SSD and not like a old hard drive or maybe a SATA SSD, which SATA SSD is okay, but M.2 SSD is really what you should be getting in a pre-built gaming PC. So for 500 gigabytes, that's not bad. That should get you started for now. It's definitely not the best, like the best SSD out there. The best SSD you can get is like a Samsung 98 Pro, but hey, it's fine. It's completely fine. It's way better than an old hard drive. But for 500 gigabytes, that should get you enough to get you started. And if you want, you could add more storage later on the PC, because I believe the motherboard has an extra M.2 slot, so you could add in another M.2 SSD if you want, which is very simple and it's really cheap. So for motherboard, you're getting a Zeus B560 motherboard. This does have Wi-Fi on it, I believe. Yes, it does. It does, because all pre-built gaming PC come with Wi-Fi. So that's nice. They're giving you a Wi-Fi motherboard, and obviously B560 is a good motherboard, especially for a starter PC like this. Sometimes I see a lot of pre-built companies, they go very cheap on the motherboard. They give you like a very cheap micro ATX case, like an A320, and they just charge you like 200 bucks for it, where Nzxt is not doing that, so that's a good sign there. So for CPU cooler, you are actually arguing a CPU cooler. I do see a lot of pre-built companies out there where they do give you one, like a cheap one, maybe like a cheap decool CPU cooler, or the stock like Intel or AMD stock cooler. But NZXT is not doing that. NZXT is giving you a deep cooler, Gummax GTE V2, which is a good CPU cooler. It's not a liquid cooler, but hey, it's nice, and it even has an LED light on it, as you can see right there. So that's very nice, because I see a lot of people companies, they just give you the stock cooler, which is okay, but it's nice that NZXT is not doing that. So yeah, so good job there, NZXT. Now for power supply, you're getting a 650 watt 80 plus gold power supply, which that is a good power supply. So in case if you want to upgrade something, let's say you want to upgrade the GPU or the CPU, you don't have to swap out the power supply, because it's 650 watts with 80 plus gold. That's pretty good. So yeah, sometimes I see a lot of people companies where they charge $1,000 for a computer, and they give you like a 500 watt 80 plus bronze, which is not bad, but like at least NZXT is doing something a little bit better. They don't cheap out on their power supplies. And finally for case, you're getting an NZXT H510 case, which this case supports a mini ATX, a micro ATX, or a full ATX motherboard. At the front, you're getting a one USB 3 Gen 1. Getting one USB 3.2 Gen 2 USB Type C, and a one headset audio jack. So as you can see, if you look over here, so you're getting a USB port, you're getting your USB-C port, and a headphone jack, and of course your power button. But of course, you do have more USBs on the back. Like I think you should have at least 5 or 4, something like that. So yeah. So overall, that's not a bad deal for $950 US. So that's not bad. And it comes ship. It says order ships in 2 weeks, so you will get it in 2 weeks. But of course, that's not the only option. There's a lot of other options. So moving on to the Starter Plus PC. The Starter Plus PC sold for $1,050 US, which is about $100 more than the Starter PC. But so you may be thinking, but what you're getting for $100 more? You're getting like a better processor or something? Well, let's take a look. So you're getting once again the same processor, the 11400F, which is a good processor for the price. But for GPU, you're getting an RTX 3060 instead of the 3050, which the 3060 is a sweet spot for the 30 series. The 3050 is like the lowest, the 3060 is like the mid range. The mid range is like a 3060, 3070, or 3080. So yeah, the highest is like a 3090 Ti, but obviously you're not going to get one of those in a pre-built for $1,000. And for RAM, you're getting the same 3200 megahertz, 16 gigabytes of RAM, which is good. 500 gigabyte M.2 SSD, so the same SSD. And for the CPU cooler, you actually are getting it's the same one. It's the same one, same power supply, same case. The only difference is you're getting a slightly better graphics card, but that's not bad for $100 more. And of course, you do have black if you want, so you could go white or black, your choice. So yeah. But now moving on to the Starter Pro PC. So this one's being sold for $100 more, I think. Yeah, $100 more than the Starter Plus PC. Now you may be thinking, what are you getting? A better graphics card? Well, you actually get a little more than that. So you're getting a RTX 3060 Ti, which the Ti is a more powerful graphics card than the 3060 and the 3050. So yeah, you're getting the same CPU once again, same RAM, but for storage you're getting a 1 terabyte SSD instead of a 500 gigabytes. So that's pretty good to see. Another thing you are getting, you're getting a B560 Plus motherboard, which is a slightly better motherboard, as you can see. Well, actually no, it's just the same one. So pretty much it's the same thing, but it's just the only difference is you're just getting a slightly better graphics card, you're getting more storage, and you're getting a slightly better motherboard for $100 more. But hey, that's not all. There's another one, the Starter Pro Build Kit. So basically what this is $50 less than the Starter Pro PC, which this comes ready to go. So when you get it, it's ready to go. You just plug it in, turn it on, and then it's ready to go. But if you don't want that, let's say you want to save just a little bit of money or maybe have a little fun, you could go for the Starter Pro Build Kit. So basically this is, if you go here, you can see all the parts, the power supply, CPU, RAM, CPU cooler, SSD, GPU, and motherboard, and the case. So basically when you get this, it comes in each part, so basically you get all the parts, and you put it together yourself. So like if you want, this is also your choice. But I say I would actually do this because first off, you're saving $50, and number two, it's actually pretty fun to build your own PC. So yeah. So if you want, you could go for this, but let's say you don't know how to build one, or let's just say you don't want to build one, then you could spend $50 more for the Starter Pro PC. But if you want to save a little bit of money, maybe have a little bit of fun, then I would recommend going with the Starter Pro build kit. So overall, which one would I go for? I would go for either the Starter Pro build kit or the Starter Pro PC. So I'll say $50 more, you get the Pro PC all ready to go when you get it. But for the build kit, when you get it, you have to put it together. But it's nice because you're also getting a screwdriver. So in case you don't have one, they give you one, which that is very simple because if you do it yourself, you're not getting that. You're not getting the right tools. Well, yeah, you're not getting the tools, you have to buy it yourself. So that's nice with Nzxt. They sell you the screwdriver and the quick start guide. So if you don't know what you're doing, they show you how to do it, which is very nice what Nzxt is doing. So overall, I hope this video was helpful. If you want me to do more videos like this, then click the subscribe button. If you have any questions about the PCs I talk about in this video, let me know in the comments. I'll leave a link to every PC I showed in this video, so you can also get it yourself if you want. Anyways, hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.